In everyday life, artificial intelligence based products are as necessary as many other vital products. For example, electricity, smartphones, clean water, transportation, and healthcare. On top of all these, the recent AI innovations, the ChatGPT and Google BARD, made the dream of a conversational AI assistant come true. There are many business cases in which ChatGPT and Google BARD are playing very important role. For example, in customer support, in creative content generation, in language translation, in personalized recommendations, in learning and education, in brainstorming and ideation. Both ChatGPT and Google Bard are awesome in all these business cases. But in the race of technology, only best innovations win and capture the entire market. My name is Dr. Wasim Bhatti. I'm a solutions architect at BTB Australia. And in today's interesting video, I'm going to compare these two really big AI models, the ChatGPT and Google Bard. So let's start. There can be many use cases to compare ChatGPT and Google Bard. But for this video, I have selected five major use cases to compare both AI models. These five use cases are: number one, the content generation; number two, conversational assistance; number three, creative writing; number four, language translation; number five, personalized interactions. For each use case, there are many test cases. I will execute these test cases on both ChatGPT and Google Bard. I will compare results, and on the basis of results, I will allocate scores. At the end, we will sum those scores and then we will compare both models. So let's start. Let's start with our first use case, the contents generation. In contents generation, we'll generate technical and non-technical contents, and then we'll compare results, and then we will decide which AI model is better. Let's start with the generation of an essay. I have a prompt for ChatGPT. I want to generate an essay about the topic of global warming, and this essay should be 300 words long. ChatGPT has started generating essay. Let's go to Google Bard in the parallel, and we can give our prompt here, and we can come back to ChatGPT. ChatGPT has almost completed. Yes, it has completed its essay. We can review and we can see what kind of contents did we get from ChatGPT. ChatGPT started with introduction paragraph, a definition about global warming, a couple of good sentences, then many paragraphs, and at the end we have a conclusion as well. Overall, it looks a good essay about the topic of global warming. Now let's go back to Google Bard and let's see what kind of essay do we have here. Oh, we didn't get any essay from Google Bard. All right. In our first test case, ChatGPT gave us a really good essay, but we couldn't get anything from Google Bard. I can straight away say that ChatGPT is the winner in first test case. Now let's compare technical contents and then we will analyze results of both systems. Let's start with ChatGPT. My first prompt for ChatGPT is I need a list of columns, those I should have in an employee table for my human resource management system. There we go. ChatGPT gave me a very good list of columns, those I can have in my employee table. Now, my next prompt for ChatGPT is about a SQL script. I need a SQL script to create this employee table into MySQL database. There we go. I got a SQL script and I can use this SQL script and I can easily create employee table into MySQL database. Now, my third prompt for ChatGPT is I need a Node.js based REST API code that should retrieve list of all employees from this employee table. Let's see. There we go. So I can see Node.js based code, and this JavaScript code will return me a list of all employees from the employee table. Overall, ChatGPT gave me result of all three prompts, and I'm very happy with the results of ChatGPT. Now let's go with same three prompts on Google Bard, and let's see what kind of results we'll get from Google Bard. First prompt about the list of columns in employee table. We can see that Google Bard has given us a very good list of columns. Very good results from Google Bard. And now let's go with the second prompt. I need a SQL script to create this employee table in MySQL. Google Bard is working, and there we go. We got a SQL script. I can utilize this SQL script, and I can create an employee table in MySQL database. Now, the last prompt is about a REST API in Node.js code uh, to get a list of all employees from employee table. Let's see. There we go. We can see Express package, we can see DB connection, and we can see a REST endpoint that will give us a list of all employees. Overall, ChatGPT and Google Bard responded to all three technical queries, and both AI models gave us expected results. Therefore, in technical content generation, I'm going to give equal marks to both systems. Let's discuss the results of first round. In content generation, ChatGPT was amazing for technical and non-technical contents. Therefore, ChatGPT got 10 points. Google Bard did a good job for technical contents, but it didn't generate an essay on global warming. Therefore, Google Bard got 5 points. As a result, in first round, ChatGPT is winning with 5 points. Let's start with our second use case, the conversational assistants. Both ChatGPT and Google Bard are doing really good job in writing emails and writing important messages. Therefore, for this use case, I have two test cases. In first test case, I will ask ChatGPT and Google Bard to write a new email. And in second test case, I will ask them to respond an email. Therefore, let's start with our first prompt. I'm going to ChatGPT, and I want ChatGPT to write an email to my angry customer. ChatGPT has started with a subject, and then it has started writing the email. I can see that ChatGPT is writing a very comprehensive email. If I scroll up, I can see it started with very good sentence, and then there are a lot of details. I can read these details, I can change these details according to my requirements, but overall, I have a very comprehensive and very good email from ChatGPT. Now I'm going to Google Bard with same prompt, and Google Bard is also working on the prompt, and Google Bard has completed the response, and I can see a very good email. Although it is not as comprehensive as we have in ChatGPT, but still it is a very good email. In addition to this, I can see a small problem here. I don't have subject of this email. Therefore, I need to ask Google Bard to give me a subject of this email. And Google Bard is going to give me one subject or maybe more than one subjects. There we go. We have three options. I can choose any of these subjects, and then I can write this email to my customer. In second test case, both ChatGPT and Google Bard will act as a teacher, and both will respond to our student's email. So let's go to the ChatGPT and let's give a prompt. In this prompt, I'm telling ChatGPT that you need to act as a teacher and you need to respond to this email. ChatGPT has started generating. I'm going to Google BARD in the parallel, and I am going to give same prompt to Google BARD. Let's go back to ChatGPT and let's see. ChatGPT has given a very good subject, and then it has started with very good sentences. And this is overall a very comprehensive and very detailed response to student. Although I need to read these contents and I need to refine this response, I may need to remove some of this text, but overall this is a very comprehensive response, and this is very helpful when I'm going to write a response to a student. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the Google Bard. Google Bard has also written a very comprehensive response, very comprehensive. Not as much detailed as we have in ChatGPT, but still this is very comprehensive, and we can use this to respond to the student. Let's discuss the results of second round. In conversational assistance, ChatGPT and Google Bard both did amazing job, and both are able to write a new email, and both are able to write a reply of an email. Therefore, ChatGPT got 10 points and Google Bard also got 10 points. Our third use case is about creative writing. In creative writing, I'm going to give one prompt to ChatGPT and Google Bard, and I'm going to see how creative contents we can get from ChatGPT and Google Bard. So let's start with our prompt. I'm going to give my prompt to ChatGPT, and the prompt is, please write a poem about a topic of full moon night. Let's see. ChatGPT is about to write a poem. Yes, ChatGPT has started writing a poem. In the parallel, we can go to Google Bard and we can give same prompt to Google Bard. Google Bard has started thinking about the prompt, and Google Bard is okay. There we go. We got a very good poem from Google Bard, and we got a very long and very comprehensive poem from ChatGPT as well. As a result, we can see that both AI model they did really good job, and they are able to write poems. They are able to produce comprehensive, creative contents for us against any query. Therefore, full marks for ChatGPT and full marks for Google Bard. Our fourth use case is about language translation. In language translation, I'm going to give a simple sentence to both AI models, and I want to translate that sentence into two different languages. So let's start with ChatGPT. My first prompt, I want to translate this: Welcome to my YouTube channel into Italian language. Let's try. ChatGPT has successfully translated this into Italian language. Now, my next prompt for ChatGPT, I want to translate same sentence into Urdu language. Let's try. And ChatGPT has successfully translated this into Urdu language as well. Now, let's go with same two prompts at Google Bard, and let's try to translate this into Italian language first. Google Bard is working, and Google Bard has translated this sentence into Italian language. Now let's try our second prompt, and let's try to translate this into Urdu language. Google Bard is working, and Google Bard is about to give us a translation into Urdu language. Google Bard is still learning this language, and at this stage, Google Bard is unable to translate this into Urdu language. So, guys, both AI models are great. We can translate any sentence, any paragraph into multiple languages, but we can see that Google Bard is still learning some of the languages. It is capable to translate sentences into some languages, but for some languages, it is still developing its capability. Therefore, I'm going to give 10 marks to ChatGPT and 5 marks to Google Bard. Our Our fifth and last use case is about personalized interactions. In this use case, we can use many test cases to assess the capabilities of both AI models. But here, to keep things simple, I'm going to use just one prompt. And with this prompt, I will see the capabilities of ChatGPT and Google BARD in the category of personalized interactions. So let's start with ChatGPT. I'm going to give a role of a software programmer to ChatGPT, and I want ChatGPT to give me an answer about a challenging situation that it has faced, and then how did it overcome from that situation. So let's see the answer. In the parallel, we can give same prompt to Google Bard, and we can get answer from Google Bard as well. See, ChatGPT has started acting as a software programmer, and ChatGPT has created a situation, and ChatGPT has started discussing how the challenge happened and then how ChatGPT was able to solve that problem. So ChatGPT acted as a software programmer. ChatGPT has discussed a situation and solution as well. Same goes to Google Bard. Google Bard is acting as a software programmer, a situation, the challenge, and then how Google Bard was able to overcome that situation. Therefore, both AI models did a really good job. They acted as a role that was given to them, and then they discussed a situation, and then they discussed the answer as well. I'm going to give 10 marks to ChatGPT and 10 marks to Google Bard. As a whole, both AI models are great innovations of this time, and both are doing really good job in many categories. We can use ChatGPT and Google Bard for technical and non-technical contents generation. We can use them to write emails. We can use them to translate text from one language to another language. We can use them for creative writing, and we can use them for personalized interactions. And there are many other use cases where we can utilize them. Both are doing really good job, but according to the five use cases those we had selected for this video, according to those five test cases, use cases, ChatGPT got 50 out of 50 points, and Google Bard got 40 out of 50 points. Therefore, according to these five use cases, ChatGPT is number one AI model, and Google Bard is number two AI model. Thanks for watching the detailed comparison between ChatGPT and Google Bard. See you all in next video.